Hey guys, my name is Amanda. Welcome to my channel. I'm so happy to have you here today. If you are new to my channel and like what you see, please consider subscribing. Also, giving me a big thumbs up really helps me out here on YouTube. Today's video is going to be a special collaboration, but I'll talk more about that later. Here is an idea. I have three ornaments that go together. I'm going to separate them, but they are each super cute. And here's what they look like: an ornament, a candy cane, and a gingerbread man. So I grab another one of these candy cane wreath forms, and I'm going to cover the entire thing in twine. This is not as tedious as it looks. It really only takes about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on if you get in the groove of just wrapping it around. Dollar Tree does sell this particular twine in a 3-pack in their hardware section. They also sell a thinner twine, or if you are just not into this wrapping, they also sell rope, which would not take as long at all. But I really enjoyed this. It's just kind of mindless fun to me. So I wrapped this entire thing all the way around, hot gluing down here and there where necessary, but really there wasn't too much hot glue required. And here is what it looks like. When that is complete, I sprayed my candy cane wreath form with some Gorilla Glue spray, but any type of spray adhesive would be perfect. Grab any type of glitter that you like. I used these two types, and I sprinkled it generously over this wreath form. I then grabbed some puffy paint. You can find puffy paint at Dollar Tree, and I just decorated my gingerbread candy cane by going all along the outline. And then once the outline was done, I thought it looked a little too plain still, so I did some little stripes with my puffy paint. But the sky is the limit. You can make this more colorful if you wanted to. You could omit the glitter if you're just not a glittery person. You could also use some Dollar Tree faux snow if you prefer that over glitter. But here is what it looks like. And I really hope that you like this one. So also, this adorable cherry pie that you see was created in another video. I'm going to go ahead and link that video down below in the description box so you can check it out. In the video with the cherry pie is another gingerbread DIY. It is this gorgeous gingerbread wreath that I'm really proud of. I love how it came out. So if you'd like to check out the cherry pie or the gingerbread wreath, the link for that video will be in my description box, just to give you some more fun inspiration. So with all of that being said, now let's get into the other two pieces for this set. Here they are. I just love this little gingerbread guy. I'm doing gingerbread in my kitchen this year. So I grabbed this little gingerbread man from Dollar Tree. I did not care for his tinsely appearance. So I'm going to take off all embellishments, the face, the buttons, and the little parts that are supposed to be faux icing, I suppose. I'm going to just rip them all off the best I can, trying to preserve them. Then I'm going to go right on top of this tinsel and cover this with twine, similar to the last project. You can remove the tinsel if you want to. I actually like leaving it on there because I feel like it adds a little bit of padding between your twine and your actual wreath form, but that is totally up to you. I do have to go in with scissors and kind of trim off some of that tinsel where it might be sticking out, but that is no problem for me. And Dollar Tree also sells some little pink detailing scissors that would be perfect for this project. You may need to use little dabs of hot glue when you get to the arms just to get everything to lay correctly, but you can really wrap these any way that you like. I just kind of got up toward the top of the arm and then wrapped around from there, as you can see. Then I continued to wrap the head. Once I get to the hat part, I'm going to stop because I had this twine from Dollar Tree that was the tan and red color. I wrapped the hat in that. Then I cover my little gingerbread man in the spray glue, again from Gorilla Glue, but you can use any type that you like. And I go ahead and sugar him by using these two types of glitter. But again, you can use Dollar Tree faux snow if you wanted to. Once that is done and everything is shook off, I do add a little ground cinnamon to him. I just think that that looked so nice, and it actually smells amazing. And cinnamon will not attract rodents or insects to your home. It's actually a repellent. Then I grabbed some of this Dollar Tree pom-pom garland and put it along the hat. I added a few pom-poms in. I also added some pom-poms to the tip of the hat. I added back some of the felt pieces as I liked. I used a couple of pom-poms from the pom-pom garland to be the buttons. And then I just drew on my face with this Dollar Tree puffy paint. But you could use the face pieces that originally came on this gingerbread man if you so chose. And here is an adorable, wonderful smelling faux cookie for your kitchen, dining room, or any area in your house. This would also be an amazing gift for a gingerbread lover, in my opinion. Okay, guys, let's get into the last piece of this little gingerbread set, which is a big faux ornament cookie. So same thing, I remove the embellishments, which is the bow. I remove the little gems on there, the little snowflakes, and then I wrap it. Now I do put a strip in the middle of the red and tan twine. Now as you see, I did put some painter's tape on the back. I didn't want to wrap all the way around to the back because it was kind of misshaping the ornament. So I just wrapped it, and then on either side in the back I made a cut, and then I just taped it down with the painter's tape. Then I decorated the front of my faux cookie with a Dollar Tree puffy paint again. And I did sugar this with the glitter, if I forgot to mention that. But now let's talk about today's challenge. It is Gingerbread Fever. It is hosted by my friends Jackie over at Crafting in Mimi's World and Sarah from Jujube DIY. I was so excited when these ladies posted this open challenge. I knew I had to join and share my favorite gingerbread DIYs that I have created with you. And so the links to Jackie and Sarah's channels will be listed below in my description box, as well as the link to this playlist. And with all of that being said, we are moving right along. Here is another idea that is also easy and quite fun. Let's make a gingerbread garland. This is for my kitchen, but due to our extremely gloomy weather, I had to display it outside. But I'm using these gingerbread that I got 50% off at Hobby Lobby. There's 12 to a pack. I'm just spreading them out. They do have a glitter outline on one side, so I am using the back, and I am using some spray glue. But I know Dollar Tree does carry spray glue if you're lucky enough to find it. I'm now taking an iridescent glitter from my stash and just sprinkling it all over these gingerbread men. Once I get them coated to my liking, I'm then going to add another layer of the spray glue to seal them in. And again, these gingerbread are from Hobby Lobby. They were $2.99 with 50% off, so about a Dollar Tree price, and they're a perfect size. Now I'm just going to take some fabric from Dollar Tree, cut it into little strips, and wrap it around each gingerbread's neck, tying it into a scarf. I love how this looks, but it's very customizable. You can use any fabric that you like. And if you need to use tiny dabs of hot glue to tack your scarf down, that works well. Then I'm going to take some little pieces of greenery and berries, and I'm going to put a little piece of greenery and a berry on each gingerbread man where the scarf meets at the top. And I just think that this is so cute. I just used little pieces of tape to attach them to each other and to the side of my house actually here, so I could display this garland, but I will also be using little pieces of tape to display this garland in my kitchen, and that way I can take it apart for storage. This is very customizable, very easy, and fun to make. Okay, let's jump right into our next DIY. I'm going to show you a way to create this gorgeous gingerbread wreath, but there are several different ways to do this. I had kind of a sad looking wreath from a thrift store, but I also had a wreath form from Dollar Tree. So you could just wrap your wreath form from Dollar Tree in some garland, or like me, you could take some garland ties from Dollar Tree and tie your sad looking thrift store wreath onto your wreath form. I tied it in 4 places just to make sure it was kind of even on there. And then I grabbed up some Dollar Tree garland and I just began wrapping it around until my whole thing looked nice and there was no spaces. You will want to make sure you fluff out your wreath as well. I believe I used 2 garlands to do this, but this is what it looks like. And then I had this box of fruit and pine cones from Hobby Lobby. This will go on sale, and it was $11.99 to begin with, so you can get it for $5 or $6, which is a really great deal because it comes with all of these amazing things. And I feel like at Dollar Tree, each one of these pieces of fruit will be sold separately, so I think it's a really good deal. And I'm just going to go ahead and glue this fruit down, kind of nestling it in between the evergreen branches and using generous amounts of hot glue. I don't have a particular rhyme or reason. I'm just doing it how I think that it looks pretty. I do kind of try to go left, right, or up, down, just to make sure that I draw interest in the entire wreath. And for the little cinnamon sticks, I just use the branches to kind of tie those on. I'm trying to use as little bit of glue as possible, so just dabs here and there, whatever it takes to get this held on. These berries just kind of stab in there pretty well, and I'm just going to do this until I use my entire box of filler. Then I have these two cute little foam gingerbread men that I decorated, and you'll see later on in the video how I decorated these. Really simple with just some glitter and some puffy paint, but I'm going to glue two of them on to the bottom of this wreath in a space that I have reserved. And this is so fast, so easy, but I think it is absolutely stunning, and we are going to have something to go with it. I absolutely love matching sets, and I think that this wreath is so pretty that it needs a centerpiece to go with it. So that is what we will be making next. But please let me know what you think about this. Would you put this in your kitchen? That is where mine's going, in my kitchen / small dining room. Okay, guys, now let's jump into the next idea, which is to create a centerpiece to match this wreath. So I have this wood round from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to be using it as my base. So of course I will be removing the hanger. I have another little skimpy wreath form from the thrift store, but again, you can find these evergreen wreaths at Dollar Tree. So I'm going to take this wood round and I'm going to attach this wreath form to it by adding hot glue to the back of the wreath form and making sure that there are no branches in the way. I will then place this wood round on top and add some hot glue between where the two meet. Once that is done, you can flip it over and fluff out the evergreen branches. Once they are all fluffed out, I'm going to start adding my embellishments and my decorations, but this is the easy base. Now I'm going to take these foam pieces from Dollar Tree and I'm going to glue 3 of them down. Just make sure that your candles are going to fit the way you want them. So I'm just kind of sizing everything out. I want 1 candle on a foam block and 1 sitting down on my base. So there is that. Now I'm going to start adding decorations. So this is just a little pick from the Dollar Tree. I only had 1, but you could use more if you like. And then I'm going to use another container of this filler from Hobby Lobby that you can purchase for about $5 on sale. And I am just going to start placing all of the pieces in between the evergreen branches, similar to what we did with the wreath. I'm also going to glue 2 of those pieces of fruit to the other 2 pieces of styrofoam. This is so easy and I think it is so pretty. I love the fact that it matches the wreath. So just gluing these pieces down, using the branches to add the cinnamon sticks, and just making sure that everything is kind of even and there are no large gaps. And once I get all that done, we are going to jazz up our candles a little bit by just gluing on a couple more of my little foam gingerbread men with a tiny dab of hot glue, so they are easily removable, but they give this the gingerbread look that I am going for. So just a little bit of hot glue and gluing them right on. Once I get them glued on and positioned, then I'm going to fill in the middle. I'm going to take some of these garland ties from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to just kind of fold them over, add a little bit of hot glue to the bottom, and just tuck them in and around these pieces in the middle of my centerpiece using dabs of hot glue, but this will just fill everything in nicely, leaving no gaps, and everything will just kind of flow cohesively. So you can see what I'm doing here, just kind of adding the branches where needed. Once they are folded over, just tucking them down. Now I'm going to use some berries from Dollar Tree, just cut 1 branch apart and just add little pieces here and there to the middle of the centerpiece, just where I want to jazz it up a little bit. And then you have an absolutely stunning, beautiful centerpiece that matches our wreath. I feel like both of these are something that could be seen in a Hobby Lobby or a home decor store, and we made them on a budget for everything. I think I spent probably about under $15, considering I already had the candles on hand, but I think that is such a great deal for a set, and I hope you like it as well. Let me know what you think about all of these DIYs down below in my comment section. So here is a brief review of everything for you: the wreath that we made, the centerpiece, this gingerbread man garland that is so easy to create, and my 3 gingerbread inspired pieces. I really hope you like them. Thank you for watching.
You can subscribe to my mom's channel, and thank you for watching today's craft, and stay safe.